And we say good morning to you. We are broadcasting live. We're on the road today. We are here again at Food City on a Food City Friday, big weekend football Friday night. Ready to go tell you all about it. We've got college football, NFL. The Chiefs go down last night. That's pretty interesting. We'll tell you about that. We'll tell you about Major League Baseball. Big weekend for a lot of head-to-head teams playing, getting ready for the playoffs coming up in 2 or 3 weeks. We've still got, 3 weeks left of the season. But still, it's going to be a big weekend, a lot of head-to-head competition. We'll tell you all about that. Top 25 college football, who plays where, we'll tell you about that. And, of course, high school football ready to roll. We're also going to be joined by the Flower Girls, Ethel and Laverne, or Ethel and Shirley. I don't know. Ethel and Shirley. And also Bakery Deli's name is Shannon. I want to say Sherry. Shannon, welcome. It's been a morning. How you doing? Thanks for being with us. We'll get it started with the national anthem. Then we'll take a look at high school football. Football Friday. Cyclones on the air, 6:55 tonight, 7:30 kickoff. Eddie Pless, yours truly in London, will be running the camera. We'll be live at Cherokee High School in Rogersville, getting it all ready to go for a big Friday night of football. The third-ranked team in the state, the undefeated Cyclones, ready to do business with the Cherokee Chiefs for the 13th time. We lead the series 11-2, won 3 in a row. And so we'll be ready to go with that coming up, as we said, at 6:55 tonight, ready for high school football with the Cyclones and the Cherokee Chiefs. All right, Gabe Short, clear your throat, son. Let it belt out the national anthem on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. And
oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we've watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet waved o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Joseph Taylor, Ivy Hall Nursing Home, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. So what's going on right now at Ivy Hall Nursing Home?
Ivy Hall, we are accepting short-term and long-term residents. We definitely specialize in our short-term. We're very proud of our rehab department, physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, respiratory therapy. We want you to come. If you want, a couple weeks of rehab, we'll be happy to help you and get you back home. We'd love to have any long-term residents. If you need our services, we're here. We just want to be just to serve our community the best we can.
Why Ivy Hall Nursing Home? There's a lot of them out there. Why do you feel like you guys are the best?
Well, we just feel like that at Ivy Hall, it's a family-run business. My mom is the owner. Myself and my sister, we both work there. We just feel like you're going to get more personal touch at Ivy Hall. If you want to talk to the owner administrator, call, ask for Judy. We just want to provide the personal touch.
And they do. Social media, how do we find you?
Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook or ivyhallnursing.com if you'd like to apply for a job. We're hiring CNAs, LPNs, RNs, housekeeping, whatever. You can go on there and fill out an application, and somebody will get in touch with you.
One of our great sponsors here, the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, our buddy Joseph Taylor right there, as you see, with Ivy Hall Nursing Home. And back with the Tom Douglas Sports Show, show number 1924, again originating from Food City in Elizabethton. Food City Friday, here are your sale prices, deals for days. Let's hit those real quick, a few of them. They're all good at all stores, all the Food City stores in the chain. New York strip steak, $6.99. The Jimmy Dean bacon, $3.99 a package, 12-ounce package for $3.99 today and tomorrow. Snack cups, 3 for $5. May give me one of those heading down to Rogersville. Give me a cantaloupe or a watermelon cup, 3 for $5. These snack cups. Swaggerty sausage patties, $7.99. Again, that's at all Food Cities today and tomorrow. If you like eggs, Food Club large eggs, grade A white, 18 to a carton for $1.99. Limit 2. Ooh, that sounds like it is a good deal. Coca-Cola products. If you're a Coca-Cola fan, 6-pack of 16-ounce bottles for $3.25. And Powerade. Selected varieties of Powerade, 8-pack of 20-ounce bottles, 2 for $9. Limit 4 at all Food Cities today and tomorrow. So there you go. All right, high school football ready to go. Got lots happening. And so it'll start, of course, our ball game, Elizabethton at Cherokee tonight. Airtime, again, as we said, will go 6:55, kickoff at 7:30 from Cherokee High School. Eddie Pless and yours truly going to bring it to you. Hello, Dixon McDuffie, John Harden. How you kids doing? So you look at 6A football tonight. Big ball game. Dobbins Minute at Jeff County. DB and Jeff County both on top of the leaderboard in Region 1 6A. They're both 1-0. They'll square off in Dumpling Valley tonight at Jeff County. Morristown East will be at William Blunt. A couple of middle of the Packers. In fact, it's their conference or regional opener. Then you have in 5A, Daniel Boone and Morristown West. Again, two top of the leaderboard. Good ball game there tonight. Daniel Boone and Morristown West at Burke Tony Stadium in Morristown. The other 5A games, Sevier County at Cocke County. Sevier County, their conference opener, as it is for the Fighting Cocks out of Newport. In 4A football, our game, Elizabeth and Cherokee, Volunteer at Northview Academy. Volunteer 0-3, Northview Academy 3-0, but it's the conference opener for Northview. Volunteer 0-1 in regional play. In 2A football tonight, Happy Valley goes to Hampton, and West Green will be at Eagleton Academy. So that's in 2A football tonight. And Hampton at 1-2, Happy Valley at 0-2. Regional opener for those two teams. And again, West Green will be at Eagleton Academy, and it'll be the regional opener for those two teams. In single A, Cosby at Unaka. Cosby at Unaka coming up tonight. Again, that's Region 1 play. Cosby and Unaka, it is their regional opener as well. Other game, Science Hill travels to Union, Virginia for a non-conference game. Westridge will be at Lakeway Christian. Unicoi County and Sullivan East, good matchup. That'll be at Sullivan East, both teams 2-1. It's a non-conference game, but still a good ball game. On paper going in. Granger will be at Pigeon Forge. South Green at Chucky Doak, big matchup there. South Green at 2-0, Chucky Doak at 3-0. So good battle between those two. Cloudland at Johnson County, another good one, old backyard rivalry. Cloudland 2-1, and Johnson County will come in with a record of 1-2. Throw them out, doesn't matter. Mountain City going to be a barn burner tonight. Cloudland and Johnson County. Claiborne and Hancock County, Cumberland Gap and North Green, and Tri-Cities Christian. Tri-Cities Christian will play and does play. They'll play at Jellicoe tonight. So there's your high school football schedule for this Friday, September the 8th. Wow, it's hard to believe. We're almost getting ready to the halfway point of September. Hello, Reba Whitehead. Hello, Baker. How you doing, lady? John Harden, Patsy Lyons, Dixie McDuffie. Thank you, kids, for being with us. We are live here at Food City in Elizabethton. So last night, Tia Duggar, 40-0, and I think I was leaving. They called the game for Lightning. I think it was 26-0 JV. So I know on the varsity side of things, they have outscored their opponents. This is unbelievable. I went back and added it twice. Andrew McKeon, who is the bank president, knows these numbers. He added it up last night on the broadcast. T.A. Duggar's boys varsity football team has outscored their opponents in 4 games, 166-6. That's incredible. That is incredible. And so big honor to call their games. And it was a good one last night for the T.A. Duggar Cyclones, winning at 40-0. Legend Pate, over 100 yards rushing last night. And he was one of our Port Travis Deli players of the game. Also, we picked Bryson Hughes and Gage Reed. Bryson Hughes, big game up front defensively on that front wall for the T.A. Duggar Cyclones. And then, of course, you had Gage Reed had a couple of touchdowns. Here's the thing. I say this every time. We could give it to 5 or 6 kids every game and be justifiable. However, I'm trying not to spend Richard and the folks at Poor Drabs money too much because they're giving away free sandwiches. So I'm just going to do what I can. And so 3 is plenty. That's almost $20 worth of free food. So remember that. Remember, you get ready to order sandwiches. The first place you ought to think, if your kids want a player of the game, would be to get sandwiches from Poor Drabs Deli because they're giving away. We'll give away some more tonight. Players of the game tonight. So anyway, last night, Legend Pate, Bryson Hughes, and Gage Reed were the players of the game for the T.A. Duggar Cyclones last night. So JV is 124-20. God, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hello, Mary Beth Tolley, Joanne Gray, Krista Britt. Hello, young lady. How you doing? So, the verse of the day, by the way. We always dedicate this show to the man who hung on the cross. Obviously, today, no exception. Out of the New Testament, 1 Peter 5:7 says, cast all your anxieties, your worries, and your concerns on him, for he cares for you. You say, he don't care what I'm going through. Oh, yes, he does, too. It doesn't matter what you're going through. It may be insignificant to me and to that person, but what you're going through, it means something to him. One man's mountain's another man's molehill. Ever heard that one? One man's mountain's another man's molehill. Baker may be going through something that I don't, nothing I can do about it. It would not be a big deal to me. Something I'm going through, she would say, really? So it's all relative. Cast all your anxiety, your worries, and your concerns on him, for he cares for you. Does he hear your prayers? Absolutely. He hears your prayers. No question. We are live here again at Food City in Elizabeth. And quick break. We'll be right back. After this, and one of our great sponsors, Making a Go, we'll take a look at top 25 college football. Coming up, the ladies will be here in a little while, too. Ethel and Shirley are in the house. After this, from Cannon Furniture, the Tom Taylor Sports. Tell us what's going on, sir.
We've got some huge savings on Tempur-Pedic. You can save up to $500 off of an individual mattress. If you were to do, a full set with adjustable bases, split kings, you could save all the way up to $1,000.
Adjustable base, what's that mean?
It's the best way to sleep, to improve your overall health. It will raise your head, raise your feet. It also puts you in a recline position to just help you get more comfortable so you don't toss and turn through the night, which is, the main goal to get you better sleep. It'll help your breathing, stop your snoring, help better overall blood circulation.
Through September the 19th, Tempur-Pedic made in Southwest Virginia. What size beds do you have?
We've got everything from twin to Cali King, anything from twin to Cali King.
Yep, from twin to Cali Kings, all available here. Tempur-Pedic made in Southwest Virginia. The sale through September the 19th. How do we find you on social media?
You can go to our Facebook page, Cannon's Furniture, there, and we also have Cannon's Home Furniture.com that you can go, which is our own website.
Here you go. Sale going on, folks. Tempur-Pedic bedding sale made in Southwest Virginia, sold here at Cannon's Furniture, downtown Elizabethton. Proud sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Be loyal, buy local, buy it at Betsy, and buy it at Cannon's Furniture in downtown Elizabethton. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Don't forget, Food City's kicked off the School Bucks program. Started Wednesday, goes until May of next year. It's a really cool thing, and you can put a lot of money in your school's coffers by shopping at Food City for School Bucks. How's it work? It's real easy. You earn reward points for every buck you spend at Food City. Using your Food City value card, you'll receive 1 point. 2023 School Bucks Challenge, $800,000 Food City's going to give out to schools this year. Somebody's going to get the money. Might as well be your school is the way I look at it. Go to foodcity.com/schoolbucks to link your Food City value card to your preferred school. All you got to do is go in and there's a list. You say, pick the school. I don't know, Unicoi County, Elizabethton High School, Chucky Doak Middle, whatever the case may be. Wherever you are watching the show, it's just that easy to do. Food City has pledged $800,000 the upcoming school year. Since they started doing this, Food City has given out over $22 million in much-needed educational equipment and tools to more than 1,000 schools. It's real simple. Go to foodcity.com. Is your school locked in on this? I don't know. You'd have to check and see, but it's real easy for the school to do it too. Just go to foodcity.com. Make sure your school is in there. You sign up for a school that's not there, they're not going to get the money. And we're passing out checks. You know, we're talking $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. And here's the beauty of this: when they hand out these checks, the schools use them for what they want to use them for. Whatever they need. Crayons, light bulbs, pick it. Microscopes, kickballs, whatever's needed, they use it as needed. Some folks give money to schools and say, you got to use it for this, this, and this, which is okay. But with Food City, they say, here's the check. Use it as you need it. Ford of Elizabethton. Great folks. Anxious to see what I'm driving down tonight. Hello, Ashton Slagle. How you doing, lady? Anyway, Baker told me the JV has outscored their opponents 124-20. We're talking about Tia Duggar's JV. They won last night. I think it was 26-0 when they called it for the Lightning, which I don't think it really ever came. But as a precaution, I drove home, didn't maybe hit 2-3 raindrops, but it's all right. They still canceled the game, called it for the Lightning. So anyway, at Ford of Elizabethton, we'll see what we're driving down to Greenville to Cherokee tonight. 10% off MSRP on select new Fords and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Rams. Plus, you'll make no payments for 90 days. How about that? That's a great deal. 10% off MSRP on select new Fords and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Rams. Plus, you make no payments for 90 days. That's a great deal. Again, that's at Ford of Elizabethton here, obviously, in Elizabethton. Ford of Elizabethton and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Appreciate them very much. Anxious to find out, as I said, what I'm driving, heading down the road tonight to Cherokee to battle the Chiefs. The orange and black will be down there taking on the red and black. So, should be a good ball game on a beautiful Friday night. We'll see what Cherokee has. They're 0-3, but again, the big boys are coming to town, and so I'm sure their coach is saying, you know, it's David and Goliath. We're 0-3. They're 3-0. They're third in the state. Let's give them a little dose of Chief medicine. We'll see what happens tonight. Of course, the Cyclones, on their final road game of the season, let me start over. Final road game of the first half of the season. Then back home next week, finally, for the home opener against Daniel Boone. All right, top 25 college football tomorrow. Who plays who? Top-ranked Georgia takes on Ball State. Nah. Number 2, Michigan, UNLV. Nah. Alabama, Texas. Big ball game. 3rd-ranked Alabama, 11th-ranked Texas tomorrow night. The Crimson Tide of the Longhorns. Should be a pretty good game. Playing that one in Tuscaloosa. 4th-ranked Florida State takes on Southern Miss tomorrow night. No. I think Florida State. Yeah, let's see. What was it? Florida State takes on Southern Miss. Florida State showed me something against LSU. LSU's not a bad team, obviously, and they pounded them. What was it, 45-21, I think? If I remember correctly, it was a blowout. 5th-ranked Ohio State, Youngstown State. No. Number 6, Southern Cal, Stanford. Probably not. 7th-ranked Penn State, Delaware. Nope. 8th-ranked Washington, Tulsa. Nope. 9th-ranked Tennessee and Austin Peay tomorrow night at 5 o'clock. Nope. Notre Dame and North Carolina State tomorrow. Number 10th in the country, Notre Dame and North Carolina State at noon. Could be a good ball game. Could be. Better than most of them. They'll play that one in Raleigh. Number 12, Utah with Baylor. Is this a signature game for them? They've kind of dropped off the radar in top 25 football. Be a good chance for them to make a statement. Can they beat the Utes in Texas? We'll see. It could be an interesting game. 13th ranked Oregon at Texas Tech tomorrow night. That one could be a good one down in the land of the Red Raiders. 14th ranked LSU and Grambling State? Nah. 15th ranked Kansas State and Troy? Nope. 16th ranked Oregon State and UC Davis? Nope. 17th ranked North Carolina and Appalachian State? Maybe. It could be a pretty good game tomorrow afternoon, 5:15 in Chapel Hill. By the way, Alcoa and Greenville played last night and played to a 7-7 tie. So, if you're wondering who won that game last night, the two powerhouses, Alcoa and Greenville. 7-7 I don't know if they called it for lightning. I don't know. I don't know the details. Jonathan just sent me at 7-7. So, hello, Marilyn Ronnie Taylor. How you doing? We're live again at Food City. Hello, Joanne Gray. Thank you. We're hanging in, Tom. Happy Friday. Go Cyclones. Thank you. Connie Foster. Thank you. Appreciate you kids very, very much. Other top 25 games, Oklahoma and SMU. 18th ranked Sooners. Nah. 19th ranked Wisconsin. At Washington State, maybe. The Cougars, I think they're going to play the chip on the shoulder all year. They got left behind in that Big 12 ACC thing. I'm sorry, Pac-12 ACC thing. Wisconsin goes there tomorrow night. 20th ranked Ole Miss at number 24 Tulane. Another game involving ranked teams. Ole Miss and Tulane tomorrow afternoon. Could be a decent game. 21st ranked Duke and Lafayette won't be. 22nd ranked Colorado, Nebraska at noon tomorrow. The big hype about Deion Sanders in Nebraska. We'll see. The Huskers probably don't want to come out of the gate 0-2. They lost their first game. When they lose that heartbreaker to Minnesota, yeah, they got beat by Minnesota. So I wouldn't think Nebraska wants to go back to Lincoln at 0-2. Colorado wants them to. They want to come out of there 2-0, so we'll see. Texas A&M and Miami tomorrow. 23rd ranked Aggies. Should be a good ball game in Miami. And a good signature win for Miami would help ease the natives are restless. How about that down in Florida? They're not happy with Cristobal, and so to beat Texas A&M tomorrow at their place would be a big one. 25th ranked Clemson, Charleston Southern. Nah, don't think so. Clemson needs to bounce back in a hurry. That's your top 25 college football. We're live here at Food City on a Food City Friday. More specials again today and tomorrow at all Food Cities. Little Debbie snack cakes, $1.88 a box, limit 6. You have Townhouse or Club crackers for $2.49 a box, limit 4. Depends or Poise, got those on sale for $11.99. Selected varieties, limit 2 each at all Food Cities. You have, that's on the front side of the paper. On the back side, we got the Dietz and Watson, premium baby Swiss cheese or maple glazed ham for $7.99. Sliced any way you want. Great sandwiches can come out of a Dietz and Watson maple glazed ham sandwich. No question. Snapple teas on sale, $4.99. Selected varieties, Jif peanut butter for $4.99. Tombstone Pizza, $3.99 today and tomorrow. Limit 4 to all Food Cities. Selected varieties of Dunkin' Coffee for $5.99. Limit 4. And one more. Nabisco Oreo cookies. Who doesn't like Oreo cookies dunked in milk? 2 for $7, limit 4. Today, tomorrow to all Food Cities across the 150 store chain. Hello, Carl Wilson. Hello, Stephen Carr. Thank you, kids, for being with us. Brian Kraft. So again, Jonathan, I couldn't find the score. I dug everywhere with that score, and for some reason couldn't find it. But Jonathan found it and told me. Thank you. 7-7. Now I don't know whether the weather got them. I don't know. That I don't know, but I do know they finished, according to Jonathan, with a big help from him, because I could not find it before I got here on the show. But anyway, he said Alcoa and Greenville played to a 7-7 tie. I don't know if weather got them. I have no clue, but that's what happened. So, and that's the final score, 7-7 tie. So there you go, which it has to be weather related, because you can't end in a tie unless something like that happens. So at least I think it's a rule, unless they've changed it. So, and they may have. I don't know. So if you know, let me know, because trust me, sit here and do this show, I don't begin to know everything about what's going on. So, but anyway, hello, Lucas Honeycutt. How you doing, buddy? Joe Burrow is one Rich Bingle, highest paid player in NFL history. Signed a contract yesterday. 5-year, $275 million contract. Highest paid player in NFL history. How about the guaranteed amount? Think Joe's worried? Nah. Joe, his guaranteed monies, guaranteed is going to get it whether he plays, takes another snap, whatever. $219 million guaranteed. There you go. Now, what's to do with everybody else? All of a sudden, everybody else says, no, wait a minute. What's Patrick Mahomes say? What does, Lamar Jackson say? What's some of these other guys sign these big contracts? What's the quarterback for the Eagles? He just signed one in the offseason, I think. So what's it do with these guys? They turn around and go all of a sudden on Jalen Hurts. All of a sudden they go, whoa. No, I'm going to be the highest paid player. And so Joe Burrow just upped the ante for everybody else. I would think he'd get phone calls from the other guys say, man, thanks. Now I'm going to go back to the bargaining table and get some more money too. So anyway, Jalen Hurts and Lamar Jacksons and Patrick Mahomes and all these other guys making big bucks, but the biggest buck maker of them all right now, knocking down some major money, Joe Burrow, Cincinnati Bengal quarterback, number 1 pick in the 2020 draft, signed a contract extension yesterday for 5 years, $275 million, and $219 of that is guaranteed whether he takes the first snap. Wow. All right, coming up next, we'll take a break. We got football tonight. Cyclones on the road, third-ranked team of the state, undefeated. We'll take on the Cherokee Chiefs. 6:55 airtime, 7:30 kickoff. It'll be moi and Eddie Pless and London Taylor running the camera. Cut that promo and put it out yesterday, put her name on it. I told her to listen to it. She just grinned. Said, Granddad, you're silly. No, I'm not silly. She loved it. All right, quick break. We'll be right back after this. One of our great sponsors, making it go. Couldn't do without them. That would be the good folks. How about right here? Let's hit this one as soon as I find it from the good folks from Advanced Heat Pump Systems on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. I got a brand new heat pump in my house because this gentleman, it is all sun. He can help me, he can help you, and you guys have been busy. Tell us how you can help us.
Well, we're getting ready to hopefully get some warm weather. It's hot today, kind of turn, so definitely now's the time to get your air conditioner checked out, spring maintenance. And this is the time to do it. Don't wait till it's 95 outside and not working. Better jump on it.
Yep. Preventive maintenance is always the best on everything, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I mean, especially, we go from heat to cool so much around here, and you never know what's going to be tomorrow. So good to have it checked out and make sure it's going to be ready to go.
What are the telltale signs that things aren't going right on our heat pump?
Well, I mean, that's the bad thing about, it doesn't work. You get home and it's 90 degrees in the house. But we can look at a lot of things. We look at, amperages on motors, bearings, the coils, we clean the coils, just make sure. We can see a lot of stuff on the back end of it that prevent it from tearing down in the future. So you don't want, during the winter, you get high electric bill. That's the big thing you see. Because it'll still work a lot of times in the winter. Your auxiliary heat will spin that meter off a while.
Oh, yes.
But, summertime, it's a little different. You just come home and it's hot in the house.
So what can we do to make sure our heat pumps, the filters, keep them
Filters,
changed?
be sure to change your filters every month. I tell people all the time, when you get your electric bill or just something you do monthly, just tie it with your filter. Whenever you get electric bill, change your filter. It doesn't have to be electric bill, just anything. Just change your filter. It doesn't have to be the best filter in the world. People ask me all the time what filter I use. I don't use expensive filter. Just don't use one you can see through, but.
Yeah, be a little thin. Yeah, good point. We're talking to Michael Vance, Advanced Heat Pump. So, website, social media, and when you do new installations, what do you use? Which brand?
Oh, we're not particularly branded. We do a lot of Rheem, Bosch. Bosch is a really high-end unit, but Rheem and Bosch are two big ones. We also do Air Temp. We do Mitsubishi mini splits. We do geothermal, Intertech geothermal units. We do gas furnaces, air conditioners, geo.
Residential?
Residential, light commercial. We do a lot of churches, things like that, yeah.
Social media, how do we find you?
AdvancedHeatPump.com, and we're on Facebook also. So.
Can you put us on a regular maintenance program?
Absolutely, yeah. So we got a few options for that. If, like in your case, you just got a new system, this coming year, just do a one-time tune-up. It's $90. We come out, check it out, just make sure it's, doing what it's supposed to be. If you want a twice-a-year maintenance, it comes with a few discounts with it. We come out, check it in heating and air conditioning, go through the whole system, at least, in heating mode and cooling mode, and that's a, twice-a-year visit, and it's $190. Or you can wait till it tears up and just pay me to come out and
Put in a new one. Phone number to call?
926-2665.
One of our great sponsors of the Tom Dillon Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Love promoting these folks because I got a brand new heat pump and it is nice. Advanced heat pump systems. Back on the Tom Dillon Sports Show. Thanks, Jonathan, sir, very, very much, and the other folks as well. Lightning stopped it with a little over 2 minutes before halftime last night in Greenville. When Lightning started, it never stopped as they called the game. So it is considered a no contest. So that means Greenville's now missing out on 2 games. Dobbins Minute and now the Alcoa game, both weather-related. So interesting. When was the last time? I don't remember. Been at this a long time. I don't remember the last time that weather's played havoc in games to the extent it has. And they're calling for thunderstorms tonight too, so I don't know what that's going to do. So hello, Kelly Montgomery. Hello to Brian Kraft. Thank you, kids, for watching the show. So, again, it got called last night, 7-7 tie. Greenville and Alcoa, and so as a result, it's a no contest for both teams. So Greenville's down to 8 games now. In essence, well, not in essence, they are. Dobbins Minute's a no contest, and now the Alcoa game, no contest. But, again, it's interesting. You ladies about ready? Woo! All right. Ethel and Shirley's about to be here in a few minutes. Anyway, Alcoa Greenville played a 7-7 tie, called for lightning and weather. And, again, there's a chance of thunderstorms tonight. So if you're going to your favorite high school football game, probably don't take an umbrella, block everybody in the stands. Take a poncho and be ready to go because there's a chance there's going to be rain tonight too. We will be indoors, 6:55 airtime, 7:30 kickoff for that one tonight. So Cyclones and the Cherokee Chiefs, but yes, there is rain in the forecast and a chance of thunderstorms. So, and if you have loved ones along the Atlantic seaboard, you better be paying attention to Hurricane Lee, now a Category 5. That's a bad mamma jam out there brewing. Don't know where it's going quite yet, but they're telling everybody from Jacksonville on up the Atlantic seaboard to be paying attention because it may take a swing, may go back out in the ocean, I hope. But if not, it has potential to be one bad storm, so make you aware of that. If you have loved ones or interest along the Atlantic seaboard, and most of us do. All right, last night NFL football, what happened? The Lions, wow, stunned the Chiefs at home. They're having a Super Bowl presentation, the rings and all that. Kansas City fans leaving early. They left early. They got beat. Wow, 21-20 upset Detroit over the reigning Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs. Dan Campbell, the coach of the Lions, says, I didn't learn anything about this football team. In the post game, he said, one of the reporters said, what did you learn about your teams? I didn't learn anything. I got verification of what I already knew, and this is a resilient football team. I like that answer. I didn't learn anything. I knew they were tough. I knew they were going to bounce back. Trailing 17-14 in the fourth quarter, the Lions rallied and beat Kansas City in KC. Pretty big deal. Winning touchdown turns out to be running back David Montgomery's 8-yard run with about 7 minutes left in the game. Pretty impressive to beat the Chiefs anywhere, especially on their home field in front of the home fans celebrating the Super Bowl championship from a year ago. All that's out the door now. Andy Reid and those folks, they'll get ready to go to, where do they go? They go on the road next week. Chiefs go to Jacksonville next Sunday. Here's this Sunday's opening day of the NFL. Last night, Detroit 21-20 over KC. Sunday, the early games, Arizona and Washington, Carolina in Atlanta, Cincinnati, the Bengals, and Joe Burrow, $275 million quarterback in Cleveland to battle the Browns. Houston and Baltimore, Jacksonville with Trevor Lawrence. Keep an eye on the Jags this year. They had a lot of momentum at the end of the season last year. I'm a big Trevor Lawrence fan. Keep an eye on the Jags. They play in Indianapolis on Sunday. They finished strong last year, if you remember. Big turnaround season with the Jags, so see what Trevor Lawrence and the boys will do in Indianapolis on Sunday. San Francisco and Pittsburgh to battle the Steelers. Minnesota hosting Tampa Bay. These are all the 1 o'clock games. Titans in New Orleans to battle Derek Carr and the Saints. The 4 o'clock games on Sunday. Green Bay at Chicago at Lambeau Field. No, at Soldier Field in Chicago. Rams will be at Seattle. The Dolphins in L.A. to battle the Chargers. Philadelphia in New England to play the Patriots. Sunday night game, the Cowboys in New York to battle the Giants to open up the NFC East. Monday Night Football, Buffalo against the Jets in New York. And you know what I'm going to tell you. The only game that really matters in the NFL, the Raiders will be in Denver to battle the Broncos at 4:25 on Sunday. Is there ever a day in Raiders that there's not something going on? There's always something. Now you got this crazy guy, Chandler Jones, going off about the Raiders. Get rid of him. I don't want to play for him. I want a new general manager. What are you, in kindergarten? You want a new general manager? So we're going to stop everything and go get one because that's what you want? Come on now. Grow up. Get that passy out of your mouth and grow up. Well, I'm not going to play with the Raiders unless I get the general manager I want. Pack his bags and send him down the road. See you. I mean, it has become all about me in this society, not about we. Well, I don't like the general manager. I don't like Josh, the coach. I don't want to play for him. Okay. Then ask for a trade. Or let me tell you, let me go ahead and trade you, get rid of you. Because I don't need you in there in the locker room. If you're not going to be one of us, it's amazing. The guy demands get rid of the coach, demands get rid of the general manager. Who do you think you are, buddy? So he thinks he's 10 foot tall and bulletproof. He's bigger than the program. So you will learn in life quickly. In most places, you ain't bigger than the system. You come in and start making demands at Food City as an employee, you ain't bigger than Food City. You ain't bigger than any place you work. You may have gripes and complaints, but you're not ever any bigger than the system. And so is this guy with the Raiders. His name's Chandler Jones, I think his name. But he's all yapping about he doesn't like the coach, doesn't like the general manager. Who cares? So, talk about pulling my string. Are you kidding me? Who do you think you are? So, if you don't like the team, then leave. There you go. All right. Let's tell you one more time about some of the specials here at Food City going on. And then Ethel and Shirley are loading up the wagon, coming. So's my other buddy. In fact, she's coming first, I guess. She's rolling in here first with the sweets and the treats. Woo! All right. Let's do a couple of specials when we go to the break. Come back. We'll talk. Coming up later on, Ryan Whitten joins us. Talking Cyclone football and also Tia Duggar. He'll be along here in a little while. Coach Whitten. White Lily flour, $2.99. 5-pound bag, limit 2 today and tomorrow at all Food Cities. Chandler Jones says, I don't want to play. I want a new general manager. I'm not going to play. Really? Take your toys and leave the sandbox because we don't care. Am I missing it or is it just me? Oh, I don't like the coach. I don't like the general manager. I demand a new general manager is what he said. Healthy Choice Cafe Steamers, 2 for $5, limit 6. Dunkin' Coffee, selected varieties, 10 count, $5.99, limit 4 each today and tomorrow. Kellogg's Nutri-Grain bars or bites are $1.99, limit 4. There you go. You also have Fruit 2 Water, guess I'm saying it right, variety pack for $5.99, limit 4. And Keebler sandwich cookies for $2.49, or Zesta saltine crackers for your soups. Limit 4, $2.49 today, tomorrow to all Food Cities with your Food City value card. She's here. She'll join us next after this timeout. We're live here again at Food City on show number 1924 of the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Furniture. Tell folks out there what Cannon Furniture is all about, would you please?
We are a local, family-owned small business. We have a full line of furniture and bedding, living room, dining room, recliners, mattresses, you name it. We have it. We also do custom lines of furniture.
Some of the product lines you carry are?
We have Bassett, England, Ashley, Benchcraft, Barcalounger, and Sealy, Simmons, Tempur-Pedic, Serta, Beauty Rest, Sierra Sleep. And there's a new one coming soon, but I'll keep that one quiet until it gets here.
To the appropriate time. Hours are open at Cannon Furniture.
Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 9 to 5.
They rely a lot on social media. How can we find you on social media?
You can find us on Facebook or Instagram at Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings.
Yep, one of our great sponsors is Cyclone Sports. Check them out, folks. Again, be loyal, buy local, and buy at Betsy in downtown Elizabeth. And the great folks are right here, Cannon's Furniture.
We're all picky about our produce, and whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, Ethel and Shirley are in the house. Look at them. There they go. How are you, ladies?
Good, how are you?
Doing good. Doing good.
Awesome.
Beautiful day outside.
It is so pretty.
It is pretty. A little hint of fall in the air, a little bit.
I'm
Still
so
warm.
ready for fall.
Are you really?
Oh, yes, I love fall.
You tired of the heat?
Yeah, I mean, summer's nice, but I don't know, there's just something about fall.
Yeah.
I love it. It's not too hot, it's not too cold out. It's just right.
Just right.
And all the decorations, pumpkins, Halloween, all that. I love it.
Yeah. It is.
It's my favorite.
All right. We got all kinds of goodies.
So I wanted to bring these to show because we have a special going on right now with our mini roses. They're the 4-inch. They're $5.99, and if right now if you buy one, you can get one for free.
Buy one, get one free.
And they're selling out pretty fast.
I would think so,
I've got
yes.
quite a bit of red and maybe a few of the colors left over there, but if you want them, you got to get them because they're going fast.
Going fast.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But this is the first time we've ever had them buy one get one free,
Oh, I'll see what I'm
and
doing.
it's a really good deal.
I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Okay, now I got you. Buy
Better.
one, get one free. You
Yeah, buy one get one free, so you can get 2 of them for $5.99. And there's a lavender one. That one is so pretty.
Yeah.
But we're not getting any more in. What we got is what we have. There's still a table full of them over there, but they're going to go fast.
Yep. Hopefully, after we tell them about it, they're gonna go fast. Sit
Oh,
back
yeah.
here so we don't hit the mic. All right, so $5.99
$5.99.
Buy one, get one
buy
free.
One, get one free.
at all food cities.
They're at
So
all Food Cities while supplies last.
while supplies
because
last.
we're not getting any more.
All right.
And then another special that they're running for September is our 3-inch orchids, and they are $12.99 this week.
3-inch orchids.
Look how pretty that is.
That is gorgeous. Look at that. $3.99. Little plastic
yeah,
container
it
on the
comes
bottom
in a
of
little
it.
plastic container for $12.99. You can't beat that price.
Yep.
Our orchids are about $20 normally for this size.
Look at that. Look at that. It's so pretty. Look
Yeah,
at
we have all different colors. We have the purples. We have whites. I think there's some green ones over there. All kinds of pretty colors of them. But
Yep.
you can't beat that deal.
We're live again at Food City Elizabeth and talking flowers with Ethel and Shirley. So
I don't remember which one I am.
I don't
it
either.
don't matter.
Which one am I?
I'm Shirley.
Which one is she? Who's
You
who?
be Ethel, I'll be Shirley. How's that?
Okay. And you're just here.
I'm just a figment of all imagination.
You're Floyd. So
Floyd.
you're Floyd.
So since it's fall,
Oh, look.
I wanted to bring one of our little gardens over here to show you.
Look at that.
These are also at all Food Cities. These are $24.99. They come in a little mug, a little
Yeah.
ceramic mug, and it's got a calancho and some ivy, just all different kinds of greenery. Really pretty just to take and sit on your table or to give to somebody.
Says, but first, pumpkin spice. I love it. That's awesome.
Isn't that pretty?
It is pretty. Those will
Easy
go
to
fast
take
too.
care of. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Easy to take care of. Not a lot of maintenance at all with them. So they're really cute.
Oh boy, here comes the fresh flowers,
Yeah.
as they say back home.
So Grandparents' Day
It's Sunday.
is Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we have a special bouquet just for Grandparents' Day.
I love
They're
it.
$16.99.
Gosh,
Come by and pick up one of these for your grandma and take it to her. Show her that you love her.
Look at that.
Look
love
how
it.
pretty those are.
Those are gorgeous. How much?
$16.99.
$16.99.
Yep. And we also have other stuff, you know, but Those bouquets are just so bright and pretty. Grandma would love that.
Grandma'd love it. It is.
Absolutely.
You're right. Grandparents' Day coming up on Sunday. You're exactly right. So
And we
Brian-
started. Go ahead.
Brian Kraft says those women make you look good. Thank you, Brian.
Thanks.
It's the thorn and the two roses. Thank you. Thank you, Brian.
thorn.
The thorn and the two roses. All right.
So we started getting our sunflowers in.
Oh gosh, look at
So
that.
I had to bring these over and show them to you. You get 3 stems for $4.99, and that is a really good price. They're big sunflowers. They're so
Yes,
pretty.
they are.
You could
That's
just take
awesome.
one of those and drop them into a vase and
Chop
you're
and
good to
drop.
go. Yeah,
Top and drop.
you like that saying ever since I've said that. He
Chop and
loves
drop.
that saying.
Yeah.
Chop and drop.
Cut the bottom off and drop it in the water. Shop and drop. That should be
Yeah.
a country song out there somewhere. Let's just shop and drop.
Make
Chop
one.
and drop. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Chop and drop. There you go. All right. What we
And
got
of
next,
course,
dear?
we have our roses.
Oh, look.
Those are so
Everyday price on these is $10.99 for a dozen, and that's for any color that we have. We have so many different colors, it's not even funny.
Now,
That's the lavender.
there you go. We go back to that. If you don't believe it's a God segment, look at this.
Mm-hmm.
He made all these flowers in one day, all the different flowers. Look at that.
Aren't they beautiful?
so pretty.
And those are not spray painted. That's why they come.
No, those come that way. And we have the lavender, we have red, we have orange, white. We have every color just about you can think of. Look at those yellows.
Mm-mm. Goodness gracious, sakes alive, Martha White. Look at that.
You can't find a dozen anywhere else for $10.99 that are that quality.
$10.99. Look at that,
Mhm.
folks.
Straight from Ecuador.
From Ecuador.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Chop it, drop it. Love it.
Chop it and drop it.
Chop it, drop it. Take
Yeah.
how far up do you cut on the stems? Does it make a difference?
No, I mean, you can cut it to the size of your vase depending on how tall it is or how short it is. But every few days, you're going to want to change the water and give them a little cut at the bottom because their stems stop up. So every few days, so they can continue to drink, get about a half an inch to an inch, and they'll last a lot longer that way too.
We're live at Food City in Elizabethton talking to Ethel and Shirley and Floyd. So,
Floyd.
Floyd,
All the
show me the
way
mums. Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
we got our mums in.
Look at this. Oh my gosh. Look
And
at
our
that.
standard ones, they're $5.99 for those. And they're just now starting to bloom out. They're
$5.99.
so pretty. I love the bronze
So
too.
pretty.
Gosh, look at that. $5.99, folks.
$5.99, and we've got plenty of them out there. We have bronze, yellow, like the darker purple, the lighter purple, and there may be some white too.
Yep, they're just starting to pop too. Be a
Yeah.
good time to get them. $5.99.
Yeah, we have larger ones out there. They're really pretty as well. Those are $9.99. We have all kinds of stuff out there. We have
Yeah.
beautiful.
And then the containers too.
Yeah, the crotons. We've got
yeah,
those
crotons.
outside. They're beautiful.
Yeah.
They're orange and yellow leaves. Oh, they're so
Yeah,
pretty.
They're so pretty.
You got some ceramic pumpkins out there too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they start at $34.99 and go up from there. There's several different sizes of pumpkins. Look really cute on a porch or when you're decorating for fall. They're really nice.
We are here live as we are. We're on the road. Hello, Brandon
yeah.
Blevins. How you doing, sir?
You brought them.
I did.
What'd we bring?
Look how pretty these are.
We just got
So
them
this
in.
comes from our dried flower company. You know, the dried flowers that we had back at Valentine's Day, the roses, the wooden roses. This is the same company that makes these. They're absolutely gorgeous. So those are just little pumpkins, and we've got those in 2 different colors, the cream and the brown.
Those are so pretty.
And I think there's like 4 or 5 of them in there, and they're $6.99. These are perfect for decorating your house, and you can use these year after year. But they're just really cute.
This one's called a cocoa pumpkin, and this one's called a cocoa pumpkin.
Yeah.
White or brown, I guess,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
$6.99 for
Just
those.
little accents that you can put around your house. They're
Yeah.
so pretty.
That's awesome.
This
All right.
this company is wonderful. They never disappoint with their product.
Yeah.
And we've got cattails too.
$6.99 for the cattails.
You can take those and just stick them down in a vase with your flowers. And like I said, these will last forever, so you can use them year after year. And we've got these in several different colors too. And also the dried leaves. These are really popular. They're $6.99 too.
$6.99 for the dried leaves. Doing a little fall
And
decorating.
these, you can use these year after year as well. They're real leaves. They're just dried.
These are available at all Food Cities, right?
They should be. Yes.
Should be, yeah.
Yeah, they
So
should be.
$6.99 for the fall leaves. You can fluff them up a little bit.
Yeah, just decorate anything, in your home with them. That would be cute. Just drop down in a vase. The leaves with
I
the
love-
little pumpkins, that would be really cute.
Love this segment. Ethel and Shirley. They're awesome. All right, let's see what we got here.
Oh, I love
Are these not so cute?
Yeah, I got to hold that over here in front of the camera.
It's so pretty.
All right.
Look how pretty these are. It's like a pyramid garden. It's got several different types of greenery in it. Just like a dish garden. It's got the little rocks in it. Just take this and set it on your table. It's beautiful. Sorry. What did you do?
That's all the dirt from the mums. I'm making a mess.
Are you done, Shirley?
I think maybe. Well, there's more, but I'm going to stop.
So we confirmed you are Shirley, okay?
She is
Okay,
Shirley.
now I'm Shirley. I
I'm
think
Floyd,
been
you're
on
Ethel.
the
So
book.
this is a little wooden.
It's wooden. It's a
Yeah,
pyramid
isn't it
shape.
pretty?
And
It's so pretty.
it's really pretty to sit on your coffee table or your
Yeah.
kitchen table, anywhere. It would be beautiful.
This is called a Hatley Pyramid
Mm-hmm.
with the stand.
They're $39.99.
Yeah,
And we've been selling these like crazy.
Yeah.
look at that.
Everybody's loving these.
Hope I'm showing you.
Never had them before. This is the first time we've had them.
Wow. So this will go anywhere.
Oh,
Yeah, it can, yeah.
Now
It'd be a
this is-
great gift too.
This is
Yeah.
dried, right? This is not real.
No, that is real.
These are real?
That's
Yeah.
a dish garden. Yes.
Oh.
All the greenery, the
Yeah.
fern, all that stuff in it is real. So you do have to water it.
Did not realize that.
Yeah,
That is
the
cool.
moss is real.
$39.99 for that, folks. Great.
beautiful.
Man, what a.
It's so beautiful.
It is beautiful. What a great conversation piece.
I
I'll show you
know.
again. This is wire. This is wood, a little pyramid. And you got ferns and
Yeah, there's ferns and just all different types of greenery in there,
Like
just
so.
like you would have with a dish garden.
Shannon's coming up next from the Bakery Deli. We're live here at Food City. All
She's
right.
got all kinds of stuff over there. It looks good.
She's got the sweetsy treatsies. So
Looks so good.
hello to Megan and Robert Wolf. R-
Swan Creek. Or,
Rick Ransom.
Candle warmers.
He's in West Virginia today. All right. How you doing, Bubba? Back up home. All right, we've
I had
got
to bring the burners over here.
to bring the burnings. I love
The
it.
fall ones. I don't know. Have we showed this one before?
Little fireplace? I don't think
Yes.
so.
I love it. It's one of the small, just pluggable ones, and you just plug that right into your outlet and throw a couple melts in there, and it is so pretty. It looks like a little fireplace.
It does. Look at that. And the price of this is
That one's
$12.99.
$12.99. We have other ones over there. They start at $9.99.
So you
We
see,
have
just
several
put,
different styles.
put the melts in on the top, right?
Yep. And it'll smell up your entire house. They smell so good.
Absolutely, they do. Love it. All right, that's
And we
that
had
one.
to bring the pumpkin.
Oh, that's new. You've not brought this one before.
Yeah, that one is $19.99.
I like this
And the
a lot.
pumpkin ones are selling pretty fast. We're out of the pluggable pumpkins, but we have these. And it has the cord on it. You just plug that in and drop you a couple of melts in there, and it's so cute. It glows, lights up.
That's awesome. How many melts can you put in
Yeah.
there?
In one of the bigger ones, you could probably put 2 to 3.
2 to 3?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
The smaller ones, usually maybe 1 to 2, but
These are available to all food cities.
yes,
So
yes.
1 to 2 the small ones, 2 to 3 the bigger ones.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep,
Mate,
$19.99.
I may get that one myself there. I like that. That's
Cute, isn't it?
That is cute. So,
Okay.
jack-o'-lantern.
And I brought some melts. With
Mm.
Swan Creek, we're supposed to be getting our fall Swan Creek any day, so I don't really have fall scents. But in the candle warmers, I have maple buttered rum. That smells good.
Mm-hmm.
Does that smell good?
Yes.
You get 6 little cubes in a pack, and these are $2.99.
$2.99 for
Uh-huh.
certainly not gonna bust your budget for $3
So
bucks.
You could get a good gift for less than $20 with these.
Absolutely.
All right, this one's pumpkin spice.
Oh boy.
Oh, I like that. That smells good.
Ooh, doggies. That's good right there.
Yeah,
Mm.
your whole house will smell like
Just,
it.
I'll just go and get that one. Just set that over here. I'll buy that.
You want the pumpkin spice?
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
And
You
then
wanna
we've
put it
got,
in with the- Did you want this one? Did you
Maybe.
want this? Okay.
and then we've got hot apple pie. This is my favorite.
Hot apple pie.
Oh, that
Oh, it
smells so good.
I can smell it
Wow.
from here.
Mm.
They're awesome.
Yum.
So these are $2.99, and we also have the Swan Creek ones back there. Our fall ones should be here any day. Those are $5.99 for a 6-pack of those. So we've got both, so you can do either one.
Ethel, Shirley, I'm Floyd.
Floyd.
The
That's the
number.
first time you called yourself Floyd.
Yeah, I know.
That's new.
I was Floyd a minute ago.
That's
Yeah,
new.
yeah. I guess I'm Floyd. I don't know who I am half the
Just
time.
popped in today. He's claimed the Floyd identity today.
Floyd. I'm a. What is it? I'm an alter person. I'm Floyd. So
Floyd. That's a good name.
yeah. So still the number one
Yes.
floor department.
Yeah, we do a lot. We do funeral work. We do weddings. We've had quite a few weddings. Fall is a big time for them. We do everything, a little bit of everything.
The
So
number one floor department in the entire chain. These two ladies right here, they do a great job.
yeah, thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Well, no, you earned it. Thank you. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. And we will be joined by Shannon with all the sweetsy
And all her
treatsies.
pies.
Coach Enser's here talking Elizabethton Golf. Ryan Whitten's going to be here. All that straight ahead next year on the Tom Taylor Sports Show live at Food City Elizabethton. Thank you, girls.
Thank you.
Oh, Ethel and Shirley.
I love it.
They're nice ones. Right back after this on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. One of our great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Some new purses, ladies. Here we go. Tell us about them, Diana.
Okay, these are some of the newest ones we've got in. This one, I believe, is a Myra. Yes,
Yes,
it's
it
made by
is.
Myra. And most of the ladies are familiar with the Myra bags, I think, now. Very, very nice quality purses for a very affordable price, and that's what we loved about them. These have the cowhide and the tooling, and the price on that is
$52.
what, Tom? $52. Whereas if we were to get that from like American Darling or another bag company, it'd be well over $100. So we love the price point of these bags. This one is a different brand. Barena is the name of it, but it's actually very similar to the Myra bag. This one, of course, has the horse head and the fringes as mane, and just a lot of fun things going on with this purse. It's got the cowhide. It also has like an Aztec Southwestern feel on the inside with the horse head. So lots of fun things there for that purse. And there again, it's a great price point too. Does it have the
70.
70 versus where it would be over 100 from some of these other makers. So we're excited to offer those bags. This one is also, I believe, yes, a Myra bag. Sometimes it's hard to tell the Myras from the Barenas, but this is a Myra as well. It's got the same look as a lot of the other bags. It's actually lighter weight than the full leather because it has the canvas back. So it does have leather, it does have cowhide, but the canvas backing makes it lighter where it's not so heavy for you to carry, and also helps with the pricing. And I think $110 on that.
Yep.
Whereas the American Darling bags are well over $200. So you're getting a little bit of a price break and still getting the look. This one is a Barena bag. There again, the Myras and the Barenas are very similar. It's got the cowhide and then the Aztec print on it, a canvas backing to keep it light. And this one retails, I believe, at $50.
Yep, $50 for this one. The Barena. All right.
And one more. That's the Myra bag, and it also has the cowhide and has some fun prints on it as well, and that one retails at $46.
46. Okay, and there's that. I've showed on the back,
Yep.
and that's a Barena. All right. These are some of the we got a lot more in than we got to show, right?
Oh my goodness, we've got a whole rack full of them. Actually, 2 racks full. We've got a post that we've got all around on 4 sides, and then we've got a whole long clothing rack that's full of them as well. So lots of bags to choose from, whether it's American Darling, we still have the Cavus, the Myras, this Barena brand, Shiloh is another brand that we carry, Classy Cowgirl. So all kinds of bags to offer and wallets, so lots to choose from.
Hours are open.
Hours we're open are Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday 10 to 4, closed on Sunday and Mondays.
Social media.
You can find us on Facebook and TikTok and Instagram. We also have a group page on Facebook.
We're on Railroad Street here in Elizabethton, and the phone number is
It's 423-297-1551.
one of our great sponsors of the Tom Dilley Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Love promoting Double C Western Supply. Back on the Tom Dilley Sports Show. Look, you stopped by Miss Shannon out of the Bakery Deli. Hello, young lady. How are you?
Fine, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Thank you for coming, as always.
And I brought stuff with me,
Yeah, I
as
know.
usual.
Yeah. I like this segment, but I don't like this segment. I like it because it's great, but I don't like it because she leaves me hanging, hungry. Oh, man, look at this. Dutch apple pie. These are halfies, right?
The half pies.
Half pies.
Just like last time we had the half cakes.
Yep.
We did. This is our half pies we sell.
Sell a bunch of them, too, don't you?
Mhm.
It's real popular.
Yeah.
Because a lot of folks can't, they're single, they're divorced, widow, whatever the case.
They can't eat a whole pie.
Can't eat a whole pie. So half a pie. Again, price point on these are
$4.99.
$4.99. There's apple. Okay.
We got
Here's
blueberry.
Blueberry. What's that other word?
That's Spanish for blueberry.
Oh, we'll just stick with American English. Blueberry. Arendano or something. So well, it's blueberry.
Then we have peach.
Peach. Wow. There you go. Half pies.
And then we have regular apple.
So there's a Dutch apple and an apple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The Dutch apple has got a crumble on top.
Oh, okay.
But that's the regular apple. And we do have strawberry rhubarb.
Whoa.
I don't have a fresh one out. It'll be later this afternoon.
We loaded up this afternoon. $4.99 for those. All right.
And then these are dessert pies
Oh my gosh.
that we do. We make these in the deli. And they are $8.99.
This is the
Reese cup
chocolate peanut butter.
silk pie. But
Silk
it's
pie.
basically a Reese's pie.
Good grief. Look at that, folks. Get a big old glass of Food Club milk. Whoo, lousy. Look at that. Mm. Coach Enzer joins us next. Our golf coach at Elizabeth, and Ryan Whitten comes by in a few minutes from Whitten
And
Huddle.
That is our Butterfinger.
Wow. $8.99 on these. The Butterfinger pie, made with Butterfinger candy pieces. See right on top of the plastic, which is a glare, but that's what it says. Okay. All right.
And then this is the Oreo.
Wow. Goodness. Whipped icing, cookie and cream Oreo. $8.99, made every day in the Bakery Deli. Goodness gracious, that's good.
Now our meal deal this week is fajitas at the meat department.
Right?
And with it, you can get on the border chips and our on the border salsa. And I got too many flavors of those to bring over here to show you.
Right.
But it's $14.99 for the meal, and you can get either beef or chicken. Right here, beef or chicken, flour tortillas, and an on the border chip and an on the border salsa. All of it together for $14.99.
Wow.
And that's today, tomorrow, and Sunday.
At all Food Cities, folks.
At all food cities.
Let me read that to you one more time. So, beef or chicken fajita mix, Mission fajita flour tortillas, on the border chips, on the border salsa, 3 days only. Today, tomorrow, and Sunday. And it's fajita night. You get all that for $14.99 to make your fajitas at home, watching the ball game tomorrow, tonight, watching our game, or watching Tennessee tomorrow. Or
And if
watching
you
whoever.
get that deal, you can add one of our in-store made brownies for $4.99.
Oh, really?
Normally they're $5.99.
So you get a dessert out of the deal,
You
too.
get a dessert to add to it for $4.99.
Awesome.
So for $20, you're getting everything, including the dessert,
Get a whole meal.
the whole meal.
Fajitas and a dessert for $20, and they make it. All you gotta do is come pick it up. Can't beat
And
that.
then It's that time of year. It's pumpkin season.
Oh yes.
And we got our pumpkin rolls in.
They fly out here too, don't
They do, and we got pumpkin pies, pecan pies, which we try to keep the pumpkin and pecan here at this store all year round because
People like it.
people like them.
Pumpkin
But
rolls
the
for
pumpkin rolls, I've been trying to get them in for about a month now, so
they're
they're
here.
finally in. They're here.
$6.99, folks. Pumpkin rolls at Food City. So, man, you brought a lot of good stuff today. You're
And
killing
then
me.
our pizza area, this is some new stuff that we started carrying, is cheesy breadsticks.
Look at this, folks. Cheesy breadsticks.
And those are $4.99.
Heat them up.
Heat 'em up,
Microwave.
microwave or in the oven, either way.
Really? I
And
love
they've
it.
already got the cheese on them. All you have to do is just put them on the tray and put them in the oven or in the
Microwave. Nuke 'em. Cheesy breadsticks, folks.
You can put them in your air fryer too.
Can you really?
A lot of this stuff you can put in your air fryer these days.
Cool. All right.
And then
So-
we have garlic knots. And those are really, really good. They've got a good garlic flavor to them and everything. All you got to do is heat them up just like you're making biscuits or rolls in the oven. Just toast them just a little bit and they'll be ready to go.
$3.99. You get 2, 4, 6 of those for $3.99. Garlic knots. All right.
And then back to some sweets. This is on the
Yeah.
tables this week is our Novaks. There's our peanut butter
Hello, Jordan Mitchell. Okay.
and our chocolate.
Okay. This
And
is
they
the.
are $6.99 a pound this week.
This is peanut butter. Okay. And this is
It's regular chocolate.
regular chocolate.
But now it does have peanut butter in it. It's closer to Reese cup flavor because it's got the chocolate mixed with it.
And these are $3.99.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, $6.99.
$6.99. I'm sorry. $6.99 a pound. Yep. All right.
And then we have our
Lots of options.
delight cakes. We
Good
have 4
grief.
different ones. We have a berry one. This is the peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have our regular Johnny Delight. That is the chocolate with the white whipped icing and everything.
$2.99 for that, folks. Can't beat it. Can't
And then
make it
this
for
is
that.
The Oreo.
Here's the Oreo for $2.99. What do you call these?
There are our delight cakes.
Delight cakes for $2.99.
And they're over in the cake corner. But they are on a table this week too, so they should be up front. When you walk through, you shouldn't be able to miss them.
Wow.
The other thing is our new croissants. These are brand new. We changed the way our croissants are done and the recipe and everything. So these are made in-house.
Price point on these is $3.99. The 3 huge croissants. Okay.
And then these are the smaller ones. And they're very buttery. So they're not like the old ones. Of course, our old ones was good too, but these are more
Buttery.
butter flavored. They're really good, and they taste even better warm.
Killing me.
And they go really good with our chicken salad that, of course, we have all the time that we make in-house.
I just gained 20 pounds, didn't touch anything. Man, I love it. That's good stuff. Really, really, really good. And this is good at all Food City Delis,
All
right?
Food City Delis.
Yeah. She's the best. You do a great job. I'm so glad you come over and do this. So all these folks out there can see that any Food City they go to, this is available at all Food Cities. She's shown it here in Elizabeth, but it applies to everybody. So
Yes.
thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Quick break. We'll be right back. We will check in with our golf coach from Elizabethton High School. Coach Enzer's in the house. Also coming up, we will check in with Ryan Whitten talking T. Duggar and Cyclone football next on the Tom Taylor, or coming up in a few minutes on the Tom Taylor Sports.
All right. We ready for story time? Yes, Warren?
Mrs. Turner, for your last day, we would like to tell the story.
Okay.
Once upon a time, in this town, a little girl named Meredith Turner was born. And she grew up right here.
She went to this very school and graduated right here. She went away for a short time to learn to be a teacher.
But she came back to teach right here.
She got married and raised a family right here. Our moms and dads had you as their teacher right here.
And we do too. So right here, we'd all like to say,
We love you, Mrs. Turner!
These are the hands that planted the seed and pulled the weeds and fixed the engine and harvested the crop and loaded the truck. But of all these hands do, nothing is more important than being a good neighbor. From the farm to Food City, local produce is all in a day's work.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, we're live here again at Food City Elizabeth. And again, if you missed it, Alcoa Greenville called right before halftime last night. It was 7-7. Lightning came, didn't stop. They called the game, and so Greenville now with 2 no contest, which is very unfortunate for those kids. You want to play the games. These kids practice all week. You know that. You're a coach. You're that former athlete. You know that. They want to play, and so they didn't. They had to stop it because of lightning, of which they, of course, had no no control. But still, Greenville now with 2 no contest. It was a 7-7 game. They called it in the right before halftime, sent everybody home. I know the T.A. Duggar game last night where we were, they canceled for lightning, sent everybody home. So I don't remember that. I don't remember it being happening this frequently, storms.
No, we were in Bristol yesterday evening as well, and we got about 5 or 6 holes in our golf match.
I called
you
it.
could see it come across, the lightning come across the mountain, and by the time we got the kids on the bus and it started raining and hailing, it was pretty rough weather, so we just going back to Elizabeth, and we had to call it as well.
Talk to Coach Whitten coming up here in a second and talking Cyclone football and T.A. Duggar football. Let's talk Cyclone golf. What's going on right now?
We're just grinding through the season. We're almost there. We've got about 2.5 weeks left for our district tournament. It's going to be Tuesday, September 26th at Pine Oaks Golf Club. So we've just been grinding through the season. The season's really went pretty fast, actually, and we're just trying to get better each and every day. We've got 3 regular season matches left, so we'll be at home Monday against Sullivan East and Dobbins Bennett. Tuesday we travel to Graysburg, take on David Crockett and Daniel Boone, and then the following Monday, the 18th, I believe, we have Science Hill and Tennessee High coming to Elizabethton. So that'll round out our regular season. Then we got some practice rounds and stuff scheduled for Pine Oaks and try to get ready for that district tournament because that's what we've been grinding to all year. That's what we've been working towards. And you put in all this time, just like you talked about with football and all that. You want these kids to be able to have an opportunity to play and get out there and compete, and that's what you work for.
Absolutely. Throw out some names. Who are some of the kids doing well right now for Cyclone
So we've
golf?
got a few, or several really. We got Dalton Sharp is really he's continued to be our leader. He started out really good, and he hit a little bit of a slump, and he is right now rounding back in the form. He's playing really good golf right now, but he's by far and away our leader. He's our senior. He's the one out there, first one to practice, last one to leave, that type of stuff. And he's doing well. And I mean, he's out there with everybody's won. And that's the thing about our conference and our district. It's really, really competitive. There's probably at least 3 teams in our conference that could compete at the state tournament, but only one gets to go from our whole region. We've got at least 3 or 4 in our conference. But every school has at least a couple of players too that are really good boys players. There's going to be a lot of college golfers signed out of our district. So, and Dalton's right up there with them. He's in there fighting and scratching right there with them, and he's done a really good job. We've had Braxton Avery as well. Braxton's come on. He's up and down. We're trying to get him consistent. He's a sophomore. He's still learning. He's still growing, but. Our team overall, experience-wise, was kind of young this year. Braxton and Dalton had some experience last year in it. But everybody else, this is really their first full year of tournament golf. So we've had Colton Killian and them step up. Mac Paulson's joined us too, and he's shot some pretty good rounds. He shot some good scores as well. So Gage Stout has come on as a freshman here lately. He's played some really good golf, and we've counted some of his scores as well. So we're just, with the boys side, to get 4 people to have a good day on the same day, it's tough to do. You just try to be consistent. Golf-wise, what we've worked on, what we've seen throughout the season up to this point is, short game, 100 yards in. We've tried to work on our short game. I feel like we lose a lot of strokes around through there, so that's what we focused on the last few weeks quite a bit, and hopefully that pays off for us in a couple of weeks.
Talking about the girls' side, I know Coach Harden couldn't be here, but what's going on the girls' side?
Girls are doing well, doing very well. They've won several matches this year. Ashlyn Guy and Maylee Stout are leading them, both of them. Even if one has an off day, it seems like the other picks it right up, and they stay right there. I'm really looking forward to seeing what they can do here in a couple of weeks as well, because they've got a chance to be pretty special. But again, those are 2 seniors. They're kind of battle tested. They've been there. They've done that. They know what to expect. And then we've also had a couple of freshmen step up and play several varsity matches also. Phoebe Hawley and Callie Mosley. So they've come in. They've improved, and we've counted some of their scores as well. But so I mean, they've got a good mix of older kids and younger kids, and it's just a good group to be around because they all get along and joke and cut up. But it's a good team too. And a lot of times, golf wise, it seems like an individual sport, but these kids made it a team atmosphere, and they really got there and pulled for each other.
It's the name of the game. If folks don't understand off the fields, or in this case off the course, it's probably just as important as on the course. They got to get along. They got to like each other, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, my guys even made a rule this year where every away match, everybody has to ride the bus back just so they can be together, kind of be together, fellowship, joke, cut up with each other, and all that good stuff. And I think that really helps the chemistry for the team as well.
That's awesome. It does, yeah. Get on the bus, let's ride together, hang out together, and be buds, right?
Oh yeah, I mean that's what it's all about. And that's your teammates, that's your brothers, and all that. And so you just want to be around each other, and that's how you make memories.
Absolutely. Great report, sir. Thanks for coming by. What do you want to leave us with?
Go Cyclones.
Go Cyclones. Yep. Go Cyclones. Appreciate you very much, Coach Enzer. Again, the golf coach for the guys, Coach Harden for the ladies, and he couldn't get here today, but so Coach pinch hit it for both, and so the golf program's on the up and up. Coach Holly's got them down at the middle school, right?
Yes, sir.
So we got the system coming up now, and that's good. It's all about the feeder system, and so Coach Holly's got them down at T.A. Duggar, getting better there in golf, and so you've got the lads, and Coach Harden's got the lassies, right?
That's right.
There you go. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yep. Quick break. We'll be right back. Ryan Whitten joins us coming up next, talking Cyclone football. The Tom Taylor Sports. Start thinking stains and painting. You got a full line. Tell us about that. Big John's Closeouts.
Yeah, we've got about anything that you might need in your interior painting supplies and stuff of that nature, from either Valspar or the California paint, which used to be many years ago Gray Seal paint. A lot of people remembers that. As far as that nature, we can mix different colors. We've got color charts that you can pick from. We've got your primers if you've got where you've had a water leak or whatever. We've got primers and things that you can put on there so it doesn't bleed through as far as that goes. And of course, we've got all your application items that you might need, from paint brushes to rollers to everything from Worcester, which is American made pretty much. And so we're very proud of that. A lot of people will be starting to think about getting out on the deck now. It's getting warmer and things of that nature. Not only doing repair work with our full line of treated lumber and other stuff, but thinking about staining. Whether you want a semi-transparent, semi-solid, solid color stain. We stock the Cabot line, and we're also bringing in a new line of stain that is a Ready Seal stain, which is almost bulletproof. You just pretty much with their stain product eliminate any brush marks, lap marks with your rollers. It flows, and basically you get an almost foolproof finish with that Ready Seal stain. We'll have about 6 to 8 colors in stock probably within the next 2 weeks of that. And so we're very excited about having that. That's going to be our newest line that we're adding.
It's awesome. It's all available. Big John's Closeouts here in Elizabethton. The hours are open, sir.
7:30 to 6 Monday through Friday, 8 to 4 on Saturday.
And how can we find you to find out more on social media?
BigJohnsCloseouts.com. You can also email us at experts@BigJohnsCloseouts.com or give us a call at 542-4755.
Well, we're great sponsors of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Be loyal, buy local at Big John's Closeouts here in Elizabethton.
So I'm Dr. Beth Cannon of Cannon Family Dental. We do a little bit of everything: cosmetic dentistry, general dentistry. We see all ages of patients. I like that patients are comfortable with bringing their family here. With smaller children, they're some of my favorite patients to see. We always try to make that first visit super happy, where they get to come in, sit in the chair, see how they get pictures of their teeth and get their teeth brushed with a little silly brush. There's multiple families that have been with me since the beginning, and their kids were, my kids' age, like 7, 8 years old, and now they're grown up driving. They drive to their own appointments and make their own appointments, which is wonderful, and getting to see the kids and grow up with them it's great to be a part of that. So if any of you are looking for a new dentist, we would love to have you join our family. Definitely give us a call if you'd like to come in.
Back on the Tom Douglas Sports Show, look who stopped by. Coach Witten's in the house. How about it?
Oh, man, great day to be here. You know, it's Friday,
Amen.
right? Yeah.
Amen. It's Football
Awesome.
Friday.
Football Friday, yeah, Food City.
Alcoa Greenville, 7-7 tie. They
Terrible.
stopped it last night, Lightning. We stopped our JV game for the same reason, but Greenville now has 2 no contests. And, you know, that's tough for those kids. They practice, they play, they want to play. You get stopped because of weather, which you have no control, but that's tough, isn't it?
I understand, you know, games on TV, Knoxville, a lot of people make sacrifices to make sure those games, those kids, those programs are profiled. You know, Alcoa is probably one of the top teams in the country, not just the state. You know, great. You know, when we see that, that's a game you circle on your calendar when you want to make sure that you can see or watch film. You hate it for those kids because you know that I know the work that we put in, and I know it's probably matched by those groups like Alcoa and Greenville, and you hate, you know, games like that build toughness, just like the John City game, the Daniel Boone game. I mean, that's what we hope for when we schedule those games, that those, you know, scrimmage and union makes us tough, and then it'll help you down the road when the money's on the line. So hate it for those programs, you know, but there's nothing we can do. If we could control the weather, me and you wouldn't be sitting here today.
Amen,
It'd be
brother.
bigger than football. So you hate it for those those 2 awesome fan bases, you know, but I think it does kind of hurt and Greenville have 2. I mean, there's nothing they can do about it, but it does, you know, they're not getting to the second half, so their kids aren't getting to play another, and that's an extra game. You know, we did that the last couple years, only playing 9, so it was important for us to get another game on the schedule.
So it's a no contest Greenville DB, no contest Greenville Alcoa. They're down to 8 games. So
yeah.
How does that affect going forward in the standings? I don't know, because they're both non-conference games, but the bottom line is the kids don't get a chance to play, and the fans will get a chance to cheer and the whole kit and caboodle. So, so that's what happened last night down in Greenville. What happened at Citizens Bank Stadium? 40-0
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was. We've been preaching to our kids all week. You know, just it's not about the opponent. I watch a lot of the coaches. You know, college football started, and you just watch those coaches. You know, we go even from Dion to Nick Saban to Dabo to, you know, Maryville's coach Ben Fox. Like it's about the current team you have. And that's what we all week was just talking to our kids. Like, it's about us. It's not about the opponent. Even though Sullivan Heights, they had the previous school South and their kids came here, but we kind of built it up a little bit. Like, Sullivan Heights had never been to Citizens Bank Stadium, so let's show them what Cyclone football is about. Let's show them how we do things here. And it was a great night. Obviously we got off a quick start with our little tight end reverse. We actually call that, you know, Jason Witten. So we ran a little tight end reverse to Calix, and he went, you know, broke it for about 40. Well, great start. We had to get open and kickoff, you know. So it goes through guys' hands, and Aldo Cordell. I mean, how about Aldo? You know, 120 pounds soaking wet, you know, out there. But every time he takes the field, he's probably one of the toughest dudes on the field. But we're lucky to have him, and just roll from there. You know, our offensive line has done a great job, and we feel really good about 17, 18 linemen, linebackers, defensive end, tight ends. Like, I'm not joking. Like, we feel really good about 17, 18 of those. So I think some of our linebackers have stepped up. I mean, Coach Pittman has the D rolling, Cujo, Coach Fox, and they're rolling. We never feel threatened on the defense side of the ball. And their adjustment was go to the power I. You know, and I just tell people, like, if unless you got dudes up there, you go to the power I, we're gonna win. You know, so you know, that can't be the adjustment.
Yep. The stat last night that jumped out at me, of course, I don't know what Solomon Heights did, didn't do much, but we had the 3 games we played so far, Tia Duggar, negative 19 yards rushing by the other team. Negative 19 for the 3 games.
Yeah.
So I went back and added up the scores. In the 4 games now, we're halfway through the season. 4 games, Tia Duggar football, they've outscored their opponent 166-6. I mean, that's a crazy stat.
It is a crazy stat, and you know, we're running a lot of different things on offense, so we're pulling a lot of linemen. A lot of first-year linemen are playing JV football. A lot of first-year kids are contributing to our team. I tell people all the time that there's 2 paths now to play Cyclone football. You can start when you're 5 and go all the way through, like a core of these kids have done, Bryson Blevins and Lennox and Nolan Loveday and Ryan Jones and those guys at Gage Reed. They've started young and then worked all the way through. Then there's kids like Austin Haskell and Dagan Walker and Andrew Alexander that have come out for the first time and they're contributing. So it's awesome to see the kids, and people ask me all the time, like, hey, what's the difference? I just think it's, the core group that we have, they welcome kids in. They welcome Alistair in. They welcome those kids. Welcome the Creed Baker. It welcomes a newcomer in. So it helps us build Callan Reed. It helps us build for the future, and it's exciting to see. We got our toughest four opponents are ahead of us, which that's what we train for. That's what we work for. It gets us exciting. It's going to be a fun stretch. I know that.
Indian Trail, Liberty Bell, Greenville, and Tennessee Middle.
Yeah, the way my brain works, old school. I think we got the 2 Johnson City schools. We're going down there to Greenville, and then we got Bristol. I just thinking like community-wise. Like I know their schools are named different, but we're going to Johnson City next week, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be a great week of practice. They got Hunter Jordan, former head football coach. It's a very successful head coach at Sullivan South, is now the head coach at Indian Trail, and then Shane Austin there over at Liberty Bell. How always has his kids are monster tough. Plus we owe them one from last year. So
Indian Trail. We go there.
Yep.
Liberty Bell comes to the bank on the 21st.
Yep.
Then we go to Greenville.
Yep.
We'll come back and finish it up on October the 5th against Tennessee Middle.
Mm-hmm.
So
yes, sir. It'll be a fun 4 weeks. Yeah. It'll be a fun 4 weeks. It's good for our kids too. We don't have, we've had a few bangs and bruises. Not really anybody injured, but hopefully it stays that way. And just got to continue. School's getting tougher, weather, time's changing, and I think this is when good football teams really turn it on. I got a text last night from a parent that said, "Coach, keep the pedal to the metal." So that's what we're going to do.
Absolutely. Now Baker tells me she pulled up the numbers for the JV. Let's see what she said. The scoring for the JV side of things too. 124-20. We've outscored.
Oh, wow, yeah.
The JV
that's
opponents.
Awesome.
So.
Yeah.
Last night got caught because of lightning, understandably so. Had to clear it out and get them home. But the JV kids are playing well too.
Oh yeah, the JV kids are playing good, playing well. 6th and 7th graders, and they're doing a really good job. We can run the ball, we can throw the ball. We're playing really good defense. Sometimes it kind of looks like unorganized chaos a little bit, but our kids really we practice together. So like if on Mondays is an offensive day, so all the older guys will practice O, the younger guys will practice D, and then we flip it on Tuesday, and then we do a lot of special team work on Wednesdays, and then get ready for Thursday. So it's an awesome job. Brett Jones, a 6th grader, playing left guard, is doing a remarkable job. Stokes Powers is playing right tackle, is doing an amazing job. We got Eli Phillips playing tight end, Max Fields playing receiver, Creed's playing quarterback, Callan Reed, Nathan McGovern doing a good job of running back. So we just want to continue to reload, continue to build, continue to teach. They got to play the same 4 teams, so it'll get a lot tougher for them as well.
Junior Cyclones on Saturday. Some play in Cloudland, some play in Greenville, right?
Last Saturday, half of us played in Bristol, and then half played at Boone.
Right.
And this Saturday, we're all at home.
We're at home.
Yeah, this will be the last home set of Saturdays.
But some of our kids are playing Cloudland, and some are playing Greenville, right?
Yeah. So it'll be a big Saturday for those teams. A couple teams lost last week, but we still have 3 undefeated teams: the Mighty Mites, the Grass Cutters. And then there's one junior Pee Wee team that's undefeated. So, but it's great. It's going to be a good Saturday, good weather, and hopefully, it'll be our last home game. It'll be tough to come back and get back up and get going. But we start with flag in the morning, and then we hit up those tackle games, and it'll be a good Saturday to come watch the future of Cyclone football. It's in good hands. Got about 250 cheerleaders, about 250 football players, and we're excited about where that program is going as well.
Which junior Pee Wee's undefeated? Ryan Wittens or Sean Wittens?
Sean Wittens undefeated. We lost to 6-0 to Kingsport last Saturday. I tell people all the time, like I coach youth sports. I've done that, but I tell you, those games, those youth sports, you want it as bad as you find yourself wanting it as bad as you do a Friday night game. It's important that the kids know that the coaches and the program, how important it is to our community. And sometimes you kind of get too ramped up a little bit and realize it is youth sports, but you can't. It's fun coaching those kids. Seeing those smiles and see them grow, and see the sweat built up on their face. And I just think it's they get all got great uniforms, and it's pretty cool to see.
It is very cool to see. So It's a three-step process.
Mhm.
Junior Cyclones, T.A. Duggar, and the high school. Tonight we go down to Cherokee to battle the Chiefs. We're third-ranked team in the state, undefeated, of course. We lead the series 11-2. It'll be our 14th meeting, I guess.
Yeah.
So 13th meeting. We've won 3 in a row. We're 11-2 against Cherokee. They've not scored on the Sean Witten football team yet, so which is pretty incredible stat.
Yeah.
Coach has coached against them twice.
Yeah.
They've never scored on us. So, what's the scouting report on Cherokee?
Scouting report on Cherokee. I think they've are they 0-3? I think they're 0-3. 0-3. But again, it goes back to our team. It goes back to our kids, our players, continue to find ways to improve. That's a conference game. There's no getting out of it. You go down there, you get off the bus, you warm up, and you try to execute as best as possible. Obviously, their program, our program, it's all the same Cyclone program. We want to play really good defense. We want to tackle well. We want to create tough opportunities for their offense, and then capitalize on the kicking game, and then our offense has got to execute. Coaches really got everything kind of dialed in. Last week was pretty awesome to see how many people touched the ball, how many people we're getting a lot of positive yards. I don't think we're going backwards any, a few penalties here and there, but I think we just go down and, Cherokee, people can think, but a lot of your listeners probably went down and used Cherokee's just a tough place to play. It's, back off in Rogersville, Mobuck, and used to be a lot of good football. When I first started getting into coaching, and that was a big, big rivalry. It was down there in Cherokee. So, it'd be good to go back down there, kind of reestablish that rivalry. They were at one time, Greenville and them were our 2 out-of-conference games. So it'll be good to go down there and get off the bus. And they got a new facility with turf. Weight room. And so it'll be good for our kids to go down there and experience and again, show their community what Cyclone football is all about.
Every stadium we've been to this year, Science Hill, Morristown, West Granger, they can't hold the stands. The stands can't hold the Cyclone
That's
fans.
good, yeah.
It's an overflow.
Yeah. I shook hands with Sullivan Heights coach last night at the end of the JV game. And he used to be a Sullivan Central guy. He used to be at North, known him for a long time. And he did say, he said, hey, Coach, that's pretty awesome that you can get that many people to watch a middle school JV game, and he said, some teams don't even don't have that, so it's just really special. Yesterday, Mr. Travis Hurley talked to our football team about being grateful in the grind, and I think it was a great message for all of us. You grind away, I grind away, but we got to be, try to stay grateful while we're in the little things in that grind.
What was really cool about our broadcast last night, Andrew McKeon helped me, but we had them popping up. Miss Tolly in Wausau, Wisconsin. The DeBarrow boys, I think I'm saying it right.
DeBarrow, yeah.
Their grandmother's watching in California. And Bob Thomas in Dallas, Texas watching. Miss Costco in Las Vegas was watching. They're all over the country watching Cyclone football, T.A. Duggar. And so, I don't know if I told him, I saw my brother not too long ago. He said, man, I caught one of your games. Said, he was watching T.A. Duggar. He said, your high school football team's really good. I said, dude, that ain't the high school team. That's the middle school team. He said, how many kids you got on the bench, on the field? I said, about 80 kids. He said, holy smokes.
Yeah.
He couldn't believe that was the middle school team. I said, well, you need to watch Friday night to the high school team. We ain't too shabby there either.
Yeah,
So
it's exciting. We just hope that core, I think there's a good core of young kids that are excited about Cyclone football, and they're getting coached up. I think we're really focused on being a team, There's no real, I'm sure everybody wants theirs and wants to get theirs, but I think, with having so many good quality linemen and playing such good defense, I think that builds our team up to allow us to really focus on be a team-oriented a group. And it's exciting to see. And 2023 is, has been really good. We're 8-0 with 2 teams, varsity and JV. High school's rolling, so we just gotta keep it up. Everyone's gotta kind of stay humble and really focus, get back into the work and grind this thing out. And who knows what can happen here at the end of the season.
our players of the game from yesterday were Legend Pate and Bryson Hughes and Gage Reed. And again, as I said earlier in the show, I give out 5 or 10 of these every game, but poor Travis Dilley go out of business giving out free sandwiches. So we're giving out 3. And so, as I've said many times, remember, getting ready to order a sandwich, remember these folks that they're giving out free food to your kids, your student athletes. So, but this week is Legend Pate, Bryson Hughes, and Gage Reed were our players of the game. And like I said, there's probably 3 or 4 more could have gotten it, but we're trying to spread it around and make it fair. But
all three of those guys have unique stories. You know, like Gage Reed started out at Junior Cyclones with Brandon Blevins. Then he moved up transfer with his family to Hampton, and then he came back last year. He's like the fourth linebacker. He's like the third running back. You know, but he when he gets in, he seizes his opportunity. He doesn't sulk. He doesn't cry. He doesn't call his parents and say, hey, will you talk to coach about me playing? You know what he does? He just works. He works every single day. When he gets his opportunity, he capitalizes. Bryson Hughes, his brother plays for Landon plays for Coach Witten at the high school. He plays D-tackle. Bryson's a mammoth of a man. Like when your brother, he probably thought he was a high school kid. He great kid. He transferred here. It kind of sit out his sixth grade year because of he didn't transfer. He played 7th and 8th. He's a 2-year starter on our football team. I think Coach Cujo and Coach Garland, Coach Morrell have really brought out the best of him lately. As you see, he's all over the field. I think he's caught on to the Cyclone way, the way we do things. And then Legend Pate transferred, moved in here 6th grade year. He started last year at safety. I kind of do it all. I've been really on him to watch like Jirai and go back and watch guys like Terrence Turner run the football. Watch on Saturday or Sundays. Watch Zeke Elliott. Watch those guys torque through there and really he's really taken off instead of trying to just outrun everybody, because eventually that catches up to you. You just try to cut and move and really learn how to try to move his body so he can get additional yards, always fall forward. So all three of those guys deserve it. Like you said, you could give it to a bunch of people, but every I could tell a story about all those guys. Just it's more than just football. Like we want them to be good men, good brothers, good family, good Christians, good students. So it's really important for us to continue that process.
You getting on the bus tonight?
Oh yeah, I'm getting on the bus tonight. Oh yeah,
Head down.
Yeah. Unless coach sending me somewhere to scout, which Greenville played last night and they already played, so that saves me. I thought I might be going. I looked at the schedule. Sometimes he'll send me. Games like he'll send me somewhere, but it's better to see him in person, and he knows that he trusts I guess what I bring to the table. So yeah, I can't wait. We'll go up here to get some FCA and get some film watching with our guys at Ted Duggar, and then I'll get on the bus and head to Mobuck. Yeah, appreciate all you do.
Yes, sir. Go Cyclones.
Go Cyclones.
You got it. Quick break. We'll be right back. Take a look at Major League Baseball next as we check in with the good folks right here at the Jewelers Bench. After this timeout, you're watching the Tom Taylor Sports Show today live at Food City in Elizabeth. This brand spanking new.
Yeah, so this is their studded heart necklace. It's got a clasp that you can wear in the front, and then you can also put beads on it.
Yep.
And it's $165.
$165. All right, tell you about this one.
And then this is their signature bracelet, which typically is what everybody goes with, and it is $65.
$65, all right. And we got a ring. Tell us about the ring.
This is a new 3-stone blue CZ colored ring, and it's $115.
Yep. All right. Got more show and tell.
Yeah, so I thought we'd do something. Halloween's coming up. They're also coming out with some new charms, but I love that little pumpkin. I think he's cute.
It is cute.
He's $60.
$60, all right, for the pumpkin from Pandora.
And then this is a vampire with heart.
Vampire with a heart. Oh, yeah.
Singer, yeah. And that one was $70.
$70, yep. These are new. All right.
This is a new charm that they just came out with. I love it. It's got the moon, star, and sun, moon, and star dangle.
Mm-hmm. And don't let the computer camera sell you. Come see it in person.
It's $85.
$85, all right.
And then these are new. It's the birthstone earrings. So, and I'm gonna just show you an example of this is August, and they're $60.
Okay.
And then this is September.
Awesome.
But we have them in, January through December.
All of them, right? All the months. Yeah.
All of them.
Some of the things you can see, folks, here again at the Jewelers Bench, your full-service, full-time jewelry store in Elizabeth and Carter County. Social media, how do we find you?
Facebook and Instagram.
Right. Phone number?
Phone number is 423-542-5600.
Hours are open?
Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, Saturday, 9:30 to 2.
Ship all over the country?
We do.
And a very liberal, easy layaway plan.
Yep, as long as you're making payments.
That's
monthly.
it. That's it. All right here at the Jewelers Bench, one of our great sponsors of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports.
Win Huddle, we want to create a positive atmosphere where all athletes can further develop their skills, whether it's strength training, speed training, football skills. We train all athletes of all different kinds from ages 5 to through college athletes. We actually trained our first athlete for the NFL Combine, Cameron Coleman, this past year. We got basketball athletes, soccer athletes, baseball athletes. So just contact us and we'll try to get your athlete to a higher level.
Social media, how do we find you?
Yeah, it's Witten Huddle on Facebook, social media. It's WITTENHUDDLE.
What about a phone number?
Yeah, 423-707-5419. Just contact me and we'll set up a private session. And then after those private sessions, you continue private session or you can join the group sessions.
Well, we're great sponsors of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Baylor Sports Show. Coach Ryan Witten at Witten Huddle. Talking with Dr. Erin Kaiser from Physical Therapy Services. Tell us what you're all about.
Well, we're physical therapy, and so what we do is we put people through rehab, whether it's surgical or non-surgical, and try to get them back as functionally possible as fast as we can so that they're functional.
Yep. Things you guys do, things that you offer, the ways you take care of people.
Okay, so we have a bunch of equipment that we get to use on people all the time. So we have an Alter G, which is an anti-gravity treadmill. We have a Biodex. We have new steps. We do a lot of manual. We do modalities. We really do it all. We treat knee replacements, shoulder replacements, rotator cuff. We do vertigo. We do carpal tunnel. We do neuropathy. We do it all.
Do it all,
Yeah.
and do it well.
Thank you.
2 locations?
Yes, 2 locations. One is 1975 West Elk Avenue. That is our main orthopedic clinic. That's where we do the athletes and the adults and that kind of thing. And then we have a pediatric clinic. It's in medical care, 1500 West Elk Avenue, and that's where we have PT and OT for kids.
They have a lot to offer, folks, so the best way to do is find out through social media what they do offer and how do we find you.
So we have Facebooks they're separate from both of them, the ortho clinic and the pediatric clinic. And then, of course, you can always just call us or grab me on a sideline. You'll probably find me there most of the time.
There you go. Dr. Erin Kaiser, one of our great sponsors of the Tom Baylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports at Physical Therapy Services.
Thank you.
And back on the Tom Baylor Sports Show again. Thanks for being with us wherever you may be. Gosh, he comes in like a whirlwind, I'm telling you. How can you not get fired up being around that guy? Goodness gracious. So he's told me the stat walking out here. He said the last 11 years T.A. Duggar football is 174. Wow, 174 and 17. 174 wins and 17 defeats in 11 years for a middle school football program. It's crazy. So, hey, we're live as we are. He just said, whoops, I just got a call. I have to go shopping for Mrs. Witten. There you go, getting some groceries, I understand, for the weekend. Sit back and watch the games. Thank you for being with us. Take a look at Major League Baseball real quick, and then we'll run back down to high school games and get ready to boogie on out of here and head on down the highway, ultimately heading down, of course, to, as we said, Rogersville, Tennessee, to take on the Cherokee Chiefs tonight. All right, let's see. I'm just double check and make sure. Let's see, where are we here? All right. Major League Baseball got some good ones. You got Arizona and the Cubs in the middle of the wild card battle. They play each other today at Wrigley. Tonight under the lights, White Sox in Detroit, Cardinals in Cincinnati, Seattle and Tampa Bay, 2 teams duking it out for wild card spots. They're going at it tonight in Tampa Bay. Milwaukee and the Yankees, the Dodgers and Washington, Miami and the Phillies, 2 more teams wild card. Kansas City and Toronto, Baltimore and Boston, Pittsburgh and Atlanta. It'll be Bryce Elder on the mound for the Atlanta Braves against Keller. It's a good matchup. Keller 11-8, Elder 11-4. Oakland and Texas, you know by now, I would assume we talked about last night a lot. a T.A. Duggar broadcast. But Evan Carter from here in Elizabethton, promoted. He's now with the big club. Makes his debut tonight against the A's in Texas. How about that? Is that not awesome? That is awesome. So you got two. Hunter Stratton from East, now up with the Pirates. And Evan Carter now up and on board and ready to go tonight, making his debut tonight. The Texas Rangers, the big club, the big boys. So, let's see what we got down here. Have a great morning. Can't wait to go watch them. Kids love Ryan. What a coach. Yep, Ryan Witten's the real deal, folks. The Mets in Minnesota, San Diego at Houston, Cleveland and L.A. to battle the Angels, and San Francisco hosting Colorado. So some good matchups in Major League Baseball. And so Tampa Bay, Toronto, and Seattle are duking it out of the wild card in the American League and the National League. It's the Phillies, the Cubs, the Reds, Arizona, the Marlins, all of them. There's 6 of them battling for those 3 spots. And, of course, another big weekend, obviously, of Major League Baseball to determine who, in fact, will be moving on to the playoffs at the end of the regular season at the end of September. All right, volleyball from last night and soccer from last night. It was Science Hill blanking Westridge in soccer 9-0. Unicoi County beat Cocke County 2-1. Chucky Doak over Volunteer in soccer 6-0. Cosby beat Cherokee 8-0 in soccer. In volleyball from last night, Greenville beat Elizabethton 3-1. Johnson County shuts out Unicoi County 3-0. Volunteers ladies beat Union County 3-0. Crockett's volleyballers beat Daniel Boone 3-0. And Sullivan East blanks Chucky Doak 3-0 in volleyball. A lot of them going down to Sevierville this weekend for the Rocky Top Classic down in Sevierville. That would be Elizabethton, Science Hill, Daniel Boone, Westridge, Johnston County, Unicoi County, all heading down to Rocky Top to play the Rocky Top Classic this weekend in Sevierville. So a big weekend for volleyball. Big weekend for high school football. Last night, Alcoa Greenville 7-7 tie called for Lightning. It is considered a no contest. Tonight in 6A, Dobbins winner to Jeff County, Morristown east of William Blunt. In 5A, Daniel Boone and Morristown west, and Sevier County and Cocke County. Again, the DB Jeff County game will be at the top of the leaderboard in 6A. Morristown West and Daniel Boone both undefeated, top of the leaderboard in 5A. In 4A, Cyclones and Cherokee, 6:55 airtime, 7:30 kickoff from Cherokee High School in Rogersville. I would take a poncho with you if you're going to any of these games tonight. They're calling for rain and a chance of thunderstorms, unfortunately. Volunteer at Northview Academy in 4A. In 2A tonight, Happy Valley at Hampton and West Green at Eagleton Academy. In single A, Cosby at Unaka. Other games that are non-conference tonight. Science Hill plays at Union, Virginia. Westridge will be at Lakeway Christian. Unicoi County at Sullivan East. Granger at Pigeon Forge. Gatlinburg Pittman will be at Austin East of Battle of the Roadrunners. South Green at Chucky Doak. That's a big one, both undefeated. South Green 2-0 and Chucky Doak at 3-0. Cloudland at Johnson County tonight. Claiborne and Hancock County. Cumberland Gap at North Green and Tri-Cities Christian at Jellicoe. That's your high school football games tonight. Again, ours will be at 6:55 with a 7:30 kickoff from Cherokee High School in Rogersville. Let me look real quick at the forecast before we get out of here. And we'll go get something to eat and get ready to head on down the highway here. As a matter of fact, let's see what we got here. See what the weather forecast is for us tonight. For all the football fans going out to their favorite high school game tonight. Yeah, I love this. Any other time when I would never need it, I'm sitting there live waiting for it to pop up. It would pop up. Now it's, you just got to love it. So, here we go. All right. Scattered thunderstorms this afternoon. High near 83. Chance of rain 60% tonight. Scattered thunderstorms during the evening will give way to partly cloudy skies after midnight. Downpour in spots. Oh, boy. Low 63. Chance of rain at 60%. 60% chance of rain tomorrow and on Sunday. Now, we need the rain. We could pick and choose. We'd wait and let it rain after midnight. Everybody's home. But we don't get to pick and choose. We're not God. I'm glad he didn't let us handle the weather. We'd mess it up, too. We mess up everything else he's given us to handle as a human race. So, anyway, we've got rain tonight, tomorrow, and tomorrow night. What might the radar show here at this point? It is now 80 degrees, by the way. Feels like 83, and I guess the radar is clear for the moment. And as we've told you earlier, Category 5 Hurricane Lee now. So if you have interest along the Atlantic seaboard, you'd have an interest in that direction. You should, because they're not real sure where it's headed, last time I heard and read. So it's out there and it's brewing. It's a Category 5, which means it's a very dangerous storm, to say the least. It goes out saying. So anyway, that's a ways off, but it bears watching if you have loved ones or interest along the Atlantic seaboard or Atlantic coast. You would want to pay attention to that. All right, one more time, let's run down the specials here today at Food City, at all Food Cities today and tomorrow. Again, the deals for days. And let's see, what did I do with the paper? Would this be it right here? Yep, here it is. Let's run them down, and we'll get ready to head down to Rogersville. Townhouse Club, let's see if we can do it this way. Townhouse crackers, $2.99. You've got, I'll just do it this way. It's easier, quicker. Powerade water, 2 for $9. 8-pack of 20-ounce bottles, 2 for $9, limit 4. Little Debbie snack cakes, $1.88, limit 6. They're right there on the table, and they've been hit pretty hard. There's Nutty Buddies are gone. They're whittled down. The Swiss rolls are whittled down. The Cosmic Brownies have had a bunch of them taken off the table for $1.88, limit 6. On the Border tortilla chips, 3 for $10. Frito-Lay variety pack chips, $8.99. There is our new store manager. There goes a new store manager. Annalise is here. Of course, Les retired. New York strip steak, $6.99. Jimmy Dean bacon for $3.99 at all Food Cities today and tomorrow. The snack cups made fresh in store, 3 for $5. Swaggerty sausage patties, $7.99. Food Club large eggs, 18 to a carton, $1.99, limit 2. Coca-Cola products, 6-pack, 16-ounce bottles, $3.25. That's on the front side of the sale paper. On the back side, Tombstone pizzas for $3.99. You have Jif peanut butter, $4.99 for the big jar. 33 to 40-ounce jar of peanut butter, $4.99 today, tomorrow. Martha White muffin mix, 99 cents. Cornbread or muffin mix, 99 cents. Nabisco cookies, 2 packs are $7. Dietz and Watson maple glazed ham, $7.99 out of the deli. Cut any way you want as far as the thickness today and tomorrow. Also, you have Bland Farm sweet onions for $2.99 for a 3-pound bag. White Lily flour, $2.99. Healthy Choice Cafe steamers, 2 for $5 at your local Food City. Dunkin' coffee, $5.99 for limit 4 each. You have Kellogg's Nutri-Grain bars or bites for $1.99 today and tomorrow. And Keebler sandwich crackers, $2.49 at all Food Cities today and tomorrow. Out of the produce department, you have specialty potatoes, a basket and a bushel, 24 ounces, 2 for $7. Locally grown tomatoes, $1.99 a pound. Avocados fresh from Mexico for 88 cents each in the produce department. And you have Gala apples, a basket and a bushel for $3.99, a new crop of Gala apples. And let's see. Let's run over here and get this real quick because we always want to talk about the meat. Great weekend to grill out. Any weekend's a good weekend to grill out, really. And it looks like this to do it. The fresh tilapia fillet, $6.99. And let's see the meat. Oh, here they are, right here. My bad. Ground chuck, $3.99. 80% lean at all Food Cities. Johnsonville brats or Nathan's hot dogs for $2.99. You have top sirloin steak, certified Angus beef, $6.99. And you have boneless pork chops, $3.99 at all Food City locations today and tomorrow. Last but not least, the buy one, get ones, the BOGOs as they call it in the grocery business. Kern's hamburger buns or hot dog buns. Buy one, get one free. Limit 4 today. Oh, this is good through Tuesday, my bad. This is good through Tuesday night at all Food Cities. Mayfield ice cream. Buy one, get one free. Limit 4. You have Wide Awake coffee. Selected varieties, Coffee Mate Creamer, Wide Awake coffee. Buy one, get one free. Limit 4. Honey Bunches of Oats. Buy one, get one free. Or Fruity Pebbles cereal. Buy one, get one free. And you have the Pick Sweet Farm Favorite Vegetables. Limit 4. Buy one, get one free in the frozen section. Frozen section at your local Food City. Try it again. Pick Sweet Farm Favorite Vegetables. Buy one, get one free. Of course, next weekend, a week from tonight, will be the Food City 300 at Bristol Motor Speedway. So it's getting ready to be race weekend next weekend. So that'll wrap it up from here. Big thanks to our guests stopping by, Coach Enzer and Coach Witten from the Cyclones, also Shannon and Ethel and Shirley from right here at Food City. So out of time, man, this smells good. $2.99. Pumpkin spice. Goodness gracious. Wow. $2.99. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, that's going to do it. We'll rejoin you at 6:55 tonight. Eddie Pless, London Taylor, and yours truly will bring it to you from Cherokee High School in Rogersville coming up tonight. Looking forward to being with you. On the road. Maybe raining, maybe storming, don't know. But we'll be there. We're ready to bring it to you. Video and audio coming up tonight. 6:55 airtime, 7:30 kickoff. Final road trip on this 4-game set, and we're back home for the home opener next Friday night. But tonight, third-ranked Cyclones in Rogersville to battle the Cherokee Chiefs. Until then, we'll say, as always, bloom where you're planted, and win or lose, be a good sport. And we want to finish it up with our Bible verse for the day. And that would be, where did my phone go? Here it is in the papers. It will be 1 Peter 5:7, the verse of the day. And it goes as follows. Cast all your anxiety, your worries, and your concerns on him, for he cares for you. How about that? If you don't have a church home, please consider joining us at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church. In fact, I ran into a guy last night coming down the steps of the Duggar football game, said, "We'll come sit with you Sunday in church. Want to visit your church?" I said, "All about it. Come on. We'd love to have you." So we'll see you back here at 6:55. Until then, for Annalise and all the folks right here at Food City and Elizabeth, this is Tom Taylor saying, as always, bloom where you're planted. Win or lose, be a good sport. Thanks for watching show number 1924 of the Tom Taylor Sports Show live at Food City here in Elizabeth. And see you back tonight.